Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner, sitting 5 feet 5 inches tall, hailing from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, with a Muay Thai record of 6 wins and 3 defeats. I give you Michelle Bishop. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, sitting 5 feet 6 inches tall, hailing from Minneapolis, Minnesota, representing the Academy. Her Muay Thai record, 4 wins, 10 defeats. This is Nora Schull. Your referee, Pete Peterson.
Nora works with the music program at Minneapolis Public Schools.
Nice.
So she has,
I didn't know that.
yeah, a lot of fans in the house. Mother of 2. Does a lot to take care of the team at the Academy, running fundraisers for tournament travel and that sort of thing all the time.
Mama Bear does it all. Jack of all trades.
So what you'll see here with Michelle Bishop is she's sealing the ring, and we spoke about this a little bit earlier, but many fighters have a little different take on it. So you'll see different movements at each corner, depending on what gym they're out of usually.
It's a nice little thing. I've never, in boxing, people need to learn how to seal off the ring too. You got to see that moved into other areas, but.
I feel like it's more like because Thai boxing is rooted within Buddhism, and I feel like the Buddhism religion plays a big part in the rituals that are done in Muay Thai.
Sure, makes sense.
Part of the reason the fighters were so excited to be fighting in a ring
Sure.
this time rather than the cage. Yeah,
Well, and the 4 angles are different than a cage. A cage has a lot of these angles are different. And
yeah, it's hard
train
to
in a
cut
ring every
somebody
day
off.
is- yeah.
Yep.
That's it. Good pass. Hit back.
Nice.
Yep.
This high kick by Nora. 6 sharp so far.
Is this a 3-round fight or 5-round?
3 rounds.
3.
That's it. Keep playing that
Just
game.
quick leg kick by Michelle. Michelle in the red from Manitoba, facing off against the local Minnesotan, Nora Schull, in the gray and black.
Sweep.
Oh, she almost. I like what Nora's doing so far with her kicks, though, Caitlin. Just looking sharp, and she's flinging them very sharply.
Yeah, she has Nora has a really nice teep. She'll use that to keep people out.
I feel like the teep is a tool that is underused. Me personally, I feel like I should use it more, but it's one of those things you just forget about.
Hey. Whoa. That's it. Find that leg kick a little more.
Yeah,
That's it.
it doesn't feel, at the time you're doing it, it doesn't always feel like it's doing a lot. But
Right.
it's similar to the dumps. It can be demoralizing, forcing the person to start over
Yeah, exactly.
every time you sit them down with it.
You might have to go in for one of those lessons, Troy, with Steven Seagal that Anderson Silva and Vitor got. Learn how to throw that T-kick like Steven Seagal.
Hey, if I can get to their level, I'll do it in a heartbeat.
Switch left, bitch.
I feel like the teep is like a changeup in baseball. It's like just sets up so many other things you can do in your arsenal.
And whether it goes to the body or the head, it can be very damaging
Yeah,
either
either
way.
way.
Seems like it's a little harder to catch than some of the kicks thrown to the side too. You don't see the T-kick caught as much. You don't see it thrown
Yeah,
as much either, obviously.
It takes
either.
a little bit more skill to catch that one.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah, it's more timing.
Once you set
based.
something up the middle, it's like an uppercut too, where if you landed it, they didn't see it coming. So it can be, like an uppercut, nice uppercuts like that too, where it's like if you actually landed it cleanly, they didn't see it coming, so it probably did hurt.
That first round, both fighters was a little bit more of a feeling out process. I'd like to see both of them turn it up a little bit more going into the second here.
two ladies, they're having a lot of fun in there. Nice body kick from Nora.
That's it.
And for the fans at home, you'll notice the body kicks add up more quickly in these fights because they aren't wearing those shin pads, even though it's just a couple more inches of padding.
Oh.
A bare shin does make a big difference.
Hey!
That's a good low kick. Seems like Michelle has that the timing on that low kick really good. There it is again. When she fakes that teep, she's timing it when she puts it back down. When Nora puts it back down, it's nice. Oh.
Fine body shots.
Both girls very solid, sound technically.
Yes.
It's showing they're not able to really find any weaknesses in the other lady.
Yeah, this is beautiful technique.
Excellent balance by Nora.
Exactly. That is not easy to do for people watching at home. Stopping your kick and checking it in the air, that is not easy.
Look. Hey, good boxing, good boxing. Nice.
With experience comes that comfortability in that ring, as you can tell with these two women here. They're really calm. They're patient with their offense and not overexerting any energy, using calculated movement. It's pretty beautiful to watch.
Pass that teep and damage.
Getting some great fights here tonight. Caitlin giving you your money's worth of decision almost every fight. Need a couple highlight reel knockouts here too, Caitlin.
Finishes.
Yeah. Anytime there's a highlight reel knockout on my MMA shows, my other matchmaker, I take full credit for it. You know, and it really gets under his skin. My partner, Ben Pearson. I'll match, and I always give myself credit for the fight of the night, too. You know, if I match half the card, I'm taking credit for any of the good stuff, you know. But I didn't match any fights this card. Good job to Caitlin Young. I know you've done plenty of higher-level matchmaking than this. Also, the matchmaker at Invicta, the premier women's organization for mixed martial arts in the world. But obviously, it's a whole different world here in Muay Thai, Caitlin. You're dealing with, you know, a whole different. I mean, that was my struggle. Was it's not this. I mean, a couple of the gyms are the same, but mainly it's different gyms, different areas.
Yeah.
You know, you're in communication with a lot more people.
Yeah, it is slightly different, but I feel matchmaking is the same, whatever level. I mean, a good fight is.
For sure.
Good fights are made the same way, whether it's the best in the world or a tough man.
Well, I think one thing we've seen on this card from your matching is, you know, obviously I didn't have the same contacts a lot of the time, so it was a lot more MMA fighters and beginners. And here we've got a lot of people with a strong Muay Thai background that train, you know, mainly, if not all, Muay Thai. And it's shown with higher level fights.
Yeah, it's their. Most of the people on this card, it is their primary focus, and sometimes it's an MMA fighter that is transitioning to it being their primary focus now that they have an opportunity.
For sure.
Having high level or experienced people
Nice
helps
step
the
through low
integrity of the sport, knowing that we're getting and putting on quality shows for the fans, so they always are entertained by what's being displayed in the ring.
Yeah, and our goal, me and Caitlin, when we put this idea together with an all Muay Thai show in the ring was, you know, to have feature the higher level people. You know, not as much bring people in from around the Midwest, and hopefully bring more people to Flow Combat as well. Nice kicks here. Michelle's really a hard worker in there. Keeps it coming.
She is. She's really doing a nice job setting up those low kicks. Nora has some good defense, so they're not all landing, but certainly a significant amount of them are. You see the redness on Nora's leg there. But Nora's landing body kicks effectively and has some nice defense for those low kicks. Her teep is landing.
Set the spin up.
Starting to mark up Nora's lead leg pretty bad. She just stayed in there. She's a little Energizer bunny. You know, she just stays on you. Nice kick by Nora. Nice leg kick. And you're right, Nora. You know, Nora's probably losing this fight so far, but still looks vastly improved from last time I saw it. More sharp with the shots.
Defense has improved. She's a lot more comfortable in pressure situations.
Good fight.
That was a really good fight. Like we predicted, a really technical battle.
When are we going to get Ryan Murray in there for the retirement fight, Caitlin? What is it going to take to get that deal done? You
I've
still
been teasing
pressuring
him about that a little bit.
You just put him on the
I-
bout sheet next time? Is that how it starts?
Just setting him up. No, I think he's done. He hasn't fought for maybe almost 6 years.
I was at
now.
one of his last fights on a Duke Rufus show, if I remember correctly. Was that one of the
Yeah,
last
that
ones?
was one of the last few.
That was a cool little venue, the Harley-Davidson dealership in Milwaukee. I happened to be there.
It was a nice venue.
Yeah, Floyd Hodges fought Sergio Pettis.
Yep.
It was before Sergio was a pro fighter even. That was kickboxing though, correct? That wasn't Muay Thai. That was kickboxing, I believe. Can't really remember. I do know Ryan smoked his guy pretty.
I don't remember
pretty easily.
either, actually. It
wa-
must have been Thai boxing because they were pulling the head down to knee.
Okay.
So it must have been Thai rules. So I think because the amateurs now are getting more opportunity to fight with elbows, it starts to look more like full rules when people are competing pro. For a long time, especially in the early 2000s, there just weren't a lot of opportunities to fight with elbows. So by the time people were pro, it was maybe their first time doing it. Where
Ladies and
now they'll
gentlemen,
have
our
20
judges'
fights like that
scorecards
before they
are
go.
in. All three judges sitting ringside see it the same way. 29-28 in favor for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, Michelle Bishop.
You know, Michelle just threw more shots and was a drop sharper. Close fight.
Man,
That-
I don't agree with that one either.
Was
No,